Morning guys, it's 7 a.m. I'm here in the office getting ready to present to our team in Tel Aviv on the brand story. So that should be a ton of fun, but today is jam-packed. And by jam-packed, I mean literally every minute has a meeting in it. I'm gonna be taking you guys along for that, but we've got a ton of work to do. So it's kind of heads down, get it done, buckle up. It's gonna be an amazing ride.
What's up?
Hi, good morning.
Are we recording another one?
I mean, we might as well. Like our main place where we had them, the vloggers page, has like 600 claps already.
Wait, we just posted that last night.
Yeah, I know.
And we really didn't even share it. We just sneakily
we didn't put it anywhere. Let's go. Let's get another one.
All right, that's so exciting. So wait, for everyone who's just tuning in, what are we doing?
We are recording a micro podcast.
Yes?
Yes, it is about I have one about my business. Natalie has one about
creative entrepreneurship.
Fabulous. And we have one together where we talk about the vlog, we talk about the editing, behind the scenes, we talk about everything. So
all the things we don't show on the vlog,
yes,
we're going to be talking about on Anchor.
Exactly.
But it's kind of like low-key and secret.
Let me turn around the camera.
He can't handle it when he doesn't have the camera in his hand. Okay, what are we going to talk about today?
Hi everybody, welcome to the podcast! Minute vlog!
You're way too excited for this hour of the morning.
This podcast exclusively though is like my favorite thing.
And also update us on some of the work that they're doing to contribute to our content plans. On Tuesdays, we have kind of our communication meeting. So this is like a marketing huddle. This is where we collaborate really closely with the growth team, and also we have a product representative there, and it's really about us going over what's kind of being shared outside of this building. Like in the past week, what have we done? In the coming week, what's going on? What are the product features we're updating? What are the blog posts we're promoting? What's a webinar that's like a business coach webinar coming up? I think it's really been like the entrepreneurial efforts of the team of saying like the stuff that you guys have been taking on yourselves and saying like, I'm the subject matter expert in this. I'm not going to go ask permission. I'm not going to think about the blockages and try to make it this huge thing. It's like, I'm just going to solve it. I'm going to solve for it. I'm going to figure out what are the pieces that I can move to make this happen. What do I
flip? What performs better? And if we see that us talking about a piece of content, us talking about a webinar and relating like this actually performs better than creating a video about it, well then we're going to talk like this because it's saving us time, it's yielding a higher ROI, and it's connecting better with the community. The best bit of advice I ever received from one of our co-founders, Shadia, was to hire people that are better than you, build a team of people that are better than you, and strive to surround yourself with that every single day. And I think at the summit, I was reminded that I may have done a lot of things wrong leading up to the planning process, but the one and the best decision I ever made was starting to build this team that we've built and bring Jess onto this team, and every single one of our regional directors, everyone. And I think that, as a business owner, if you're listening to this and you're a business owner, as a leader, that advice is honestly some of the best advice I've ever gotten. You hear it as like hire slow, fire fast. Yeah, that's true, but the point of all of it and the reason you hire slow is because you're looking for somebody better than yourself. And I think that whatever it is that you do, whether you are a graphic designer, a photographer, a writer, whether you have a 9-to-5, whether you work at a nonprofit, right? If you go in every day and you know the work you're doing is building into something greater in one way or another, and you align yourself, and you are aligned with that purpose, it makes the hard work worth it. That's what I choose to look at every day when I walk in these doors. And with Rising Tide Society, I see this community that is bringing people together and building bridges in places where competition once lived. And that for me is worth working 24 hours a day if needed, because at the end of all of it, that's my legacy. And so I see this this hard work as one day at a time and building something that's greater than the sum of its parts, greater than I'll ever be. Why can't that be enough?
I know. No, it's not enough for you.
It is crazy. I think, what's interesting though, Pencils of Promise, we keep coming back to that today, and that keeps coming up. I remember telling the team, if this is the only thing we did in our lives, this is more than enough. Yeah. That moment where you're just there's going to be a child in another country who's going to have access to education because of every single member of our community that showed up. Not we were facilitators. We didn't do it. I also have to remind everyone, everyone's oh, you guys know, we facilitated the opportunity. The community built the school.
Yes.
Like, that is what's powerful about it. Is it wasn't a bunch of wealthy investors sitting in a room writing a big fat check and handing it over and saying, cool, go build a school. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think those who have wealth have a responsibility to look out for the world and look out for others. I've always felt that way. However, what was magical about this is that it was a lot of $5 donations here, $1 donations. I mean, thousands of donations by small business owners and creatives that wanted to give a child in another country access to the education that we had the opportunity to have. That is like, talk about a legacy. Like, that's a legacy we want to build. And that's what we want to be known for. Jess asked, why do we come in early and leave late every single day? And it's a really good question because our team is notorious for coming in before even 8 a.m. and leaving at 10 p.m. I mean, we had nights during the summit where we left at 3 in the morning?
Cried tears of joy.
I mean, like, the sun was hours away from rising and we were just leaving the office. It happens because you're working for something greater than yourself. So you are striving to do something, in our case, for other people. And we're more motivated by that, I think, than checking things off a to-do list. And so for us, it's how do we create the best educational resources possible? How do we gather these groups together so that people have companionship, they have partners in business, they have the sense of camaraderie that didn't exist in a world of competition. And when we think of it like that, it doesn't matter that it's 10 p.m. because the sum of all the work we're doing is driving towards something greater. And that is worth it. Every single day, it's worth it. And I know, and I'm not just speaking like in hyperbole, like, this was my life. Like, I was the one who was up working until 10 o'clock at night every day on my wedding photography business, and I had a system that didn't work. And now looking back, it's sad. Like, I think of hours I lost that I will never get back. And I talk about this. Time is that thing you don't get back. Time is fleeting, life is short, and any opportunity we have to seize even a minute back from a process that could be improved, we will fight to find a way to do it.
What is he doing? Ken, what is the...
Oh, just vlogging.
I can't even catch your
I just
head.
wish I had my phone isn't on me or I'd get you guys acting ridiculous. Wait, can I please get this?
For instance, I always do this
Wait,
on...
can I say the proudest moment of my life is I can't put my fingerprint in his phone?
But
I'm still married, everyone.
What is this?
That is a catacorn.
What is it?
Sick phone, dude.
This is this weird thing called a pop socket that I don't have and I'm rebelling against, and I won't get it because
She wants one so bad.
What are you talking? You won't get it. You wanted one so badly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Every day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
wants
even
one
like
so
it.
bad.
I don't even like it.
She wants one so bad.
I don't even like it. It's not like it's useful. It's not like it would be great when reading in bed or like watching YouTube videos. It just, I don't know why anyone would want one. So why would I want one?
You want one so bad. You're so
I don't know
jelly.
what you're talking about.